So they are. They have their slings at the ready, and so they are going to sling on 3. And you, what's your base strike rank? I believe is a 4.
I think it's 3
correct?
or 4,
Right.
and then 3 or 4 for.
No, readying the bow is 5, but it's already ready.
It's already ready. So the base range is
just your base strike rank.
4.
Right. So that's.
And I'm all set, and I'm going to spend. By the way, can I switch my target when using focus?
Using the multi-missile?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so, but we shall take a look, just to be sure. Each missile is rolled as a separate attack. It's really hard for me to grant that it would be shot at more than one individual, but it doesn't say otherwise.
We can take one individual. I'm spending 2 power,
All right.
so that gives me 3 arrows every time.
Right, which moves you up 1 more strike rank too.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
How far away are they?
Well, if we go to our little map, this particular room, it's a little bigger than that room out there.
Okay. But what about the we?
You are scooting along this wall.
All right.
And so I'm going to say you are right there.
And I pointed out the exit.
Right, and yes, and you all know that that's where you're trying to get.
Just keep moving.
Can we see what we're fighting?
Yes, it's the same 2 individuals that was back there at the temple area.
I would think they are staying in those passages, because that's what I would do.
Well, they are what they're doing is they're going to open with missile fire. Yeah. But on the other hand, they know it's not far to get out, and they don't want you to get out. So therefore, it's unlikely that they'll just sling missiles at you as you walk out the door. They're probably it's pretty clear tactic that they would get in a couple of missile shots, and then they're going to come after you physically.
Yeah.
Just because one of you is a hunter and one of you is a skilled adventurer who has been in lots of trouble, and one of you is a trained bodyguard, it's pretty clear they're going to try to pick off one individual and give you guys the moral choice of, do we stand and fight and save our friend, or do we basically say, and...
Considering how fast they're catching up, maybe it's just best if we actually stand.
Mm-hmm. So, one
of the slinger from the passage we took in that case, gonna go for him.
Right, and you were taking up the rear, if I recall. So therefore, you're close to that one.
Yeah.
So you're gonna move over there, and given our configuration, that's nice. Probably 2 strike ranks to get there. Okay. And are you going to attack?
Yes.
And your Romphia strike rank was
2 plus my 4, so that's 6.
6. Okay, so that's actually going to put you at 8.
Yep.
I at least see which way he's going, so I'm going to pick the other one.
Right, got it.
I'll fight. So I ready my axis and move towards the same that sorts.
Right. Okay, so you are also going to get up to that. We'll put you probably at the 8 as well. Right. So, and so that's going to be you. Jala puts her hands in front of her, opens them, and the tattoos on her hands blaze with magic. So she's getting something nasty ready. In matter of fact, you might be interested to know what she's doing, because you're right next to her. And
I just look around to her and smile at her.
Something tells me if she's from the same troublemaker cult, she's going to burn down the forest.
Well, the big difference actually is that the big difference though is that she's a librarian, not a fighter like Urko, and it's not an explorer. So I have to think a little bit about her sort of non-combat magic being used cleverly. And so that's where I'm going with this.
I smile at her and try to be encouraging because I like her attitude.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow. Add 3 to your dexterity.
Mine.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
And decrease your strike rank by 1. So that's going to put you down here at 4.
Wow.
But actually, that's not going to happen until after her spell hits, though. So that's what she's doing. She's casting coordination on you, which she only has ever done in the past to cast upon herself or upon a fellow practitioner for purposes of illuminating that manuscript perfectly. Yep. But it seems to be very effective for your archer friend as well. Okay. It's going to increase your chance to hit by 5% because it bumps you 1 more on the bonus table for that. But that's not happening yet. Okay, just letting you know. All right, so in come the sling stones.
Just hoping I'm really upright when I have my chance.
So they're going to be attacking the unarmored people, which they think is you. And Jala, unfortunately.
Yep.
Okay, so that one hits you, and it's going to hit you. Strike right out in 4, and we don't have.
Isn't that leg?
Oh, it is.
Is it left leg?
I swear to God.
I think it's left leg.
Just don't.
We're just never going to escape these leg shots. It's impossible.
Legs and arms.
Legs and arms.
It
It's
is.
just yeah. Okay.
This is hysterical.
Okay. So that means that.
Damn it.
Oh wait, you see, you guys made me go back to that other page too. Page 48 is where they are. I had everything all nicely set up.
Sorry.
Okay, you guys
I
maybe go
will
back
see
and
where
look.
I am.
Yes. Okay. Well, this is quite ridiculous because this attack has no chance of getting through a 10, and so maybe now is when you kind of realize when Zort realizes.
Yeah.
Something happened
feel
there
that.
too.
Yeah, that I get a big chunk of rock. Dunk.
Yeah, it's like wow.
Oh.
Is that all you get?
Yeah. And so
Like rock proof.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, on the other hand, okay, they have a 70 with their slings. 77.
Nice.
So a sling whizzes past Jala and the stone embeds itself in the. Actually, these things are the compressed solid material from when they eat something and then they cough it up and then they compress it more, maybe bake it, right? So this is kind of like the
Hard wax.
This is kind of like the depleted uranium of low-tech weaponry. These things are nasty. You guys and you hear it when you hear it thump into the foliage wall. It's kind of like
Remind me
That's
to
pretty
pick up
nasty.
the pace.
yeah.
Okay. I assume I get the feeling that Yala's magic work is
Okay, you're
kind
Mhm.
of helping me. So
let
nothing
her go
will-
first on the same strike rank.
Nothing will happen if I just step in front of her.
Right. So yes,
I
that's
do
true.
that.
And then her spell hits on that particular strike rank, and so now you are there. So right there, and then you are there for your
Mm-hmm.
shot. So at
Should
5%.
get some cover because I think she'll
Right.
probably lose her abilities if she gets hurt. Let's see. That's a 54.
That will do it.
Just fine.
So roll the hit location, which I have here. See, they even write hit location
Oh.
out. Thank God.
Oh, that's a
It's
good one.
10.
Yeah. Oh, indeed.
That's a good
right
one.
in the abdomen.
Nice.
So go ahead and.
Good God, for once.
And
We do
so-
each one. I have 3 shots.
Oh, that's
So
right.
we
Yeah.
do-
Let's
we
go ahead
do-
and hit all 3 first. Well, you have to roll separately to hit for each one.
Mhm.
So Roll to hit. We'll do the damage afterward.
Okay.
All right.
Can I keep the 10? It was so nice.
Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, as usual. 77. I think it's...
With the bonus?
Uh,
It might be.
yeah, how much does it give? It's 70 normally.
Oh, you had a 75. Oh, well. Okay. Okay. Now roll.
74.
Okay.
So 2 hits.
Oh, the bonus helps you on
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
Roll the hit location on that one, so we get
So
the
the
idea.
second one is 19.
in an arm, I believe. So yeah. No, in the head.
Oh, that's a pretty lethal damage you're doing there.
Yeah.
Good job.
All right.
It's not so... It's,
The abdomen shot first.
yes.
5 points is good. Keep going.
It's not plus anything.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No, it's only 2 hours.
Oh,
And another one. Oh, excellent. Okay. So, tonk tonk, right? The arrows, one real arrow and one magical arrow, nail him. One in the abdomen and one in the face, which is like pretty cool. So then, the amount of damage done. Now, granted, they have their heavy.
Chickens.
Yeah, their
Stuff-
chitinous skin
Yeah.
is going to hit them, and it's going to help them a lot, but it's not perfect. So you definitely that one doesn't just pitch over and die, but you have definitely harmed it significantly. Okay. So then next, okay, so then they are going to ready 3 to 8. And then, so then I'm going to call this one T2. T1 is going to lose some strike ranks. That's one thing I noticed. It seems to me that if you take damage, you should probably drop a strike rank or two. Just because,
Yep.
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
So it's not in the rules, but I'm annoyed. I think it should be. So I'm going to just drop it
How's
back
the
2
rule?
strike ranks. So when I rewrite these rules,
When you rewrite them.
no one ever asked me to do any such thing, but when and if I do,
House rule.
yeah.
So what?
I have just
Take
house
care
rule.
of yourself.
We haven't been doing it so far, and I applied it to an enemy instead of to any of you. But
Yeah.
It will probably
from
affect
now
you.
on, though,
All right.
you guys say, "What? I have to lose strike ranks?" And I say, "Remember the insect man." Okay, so excellent, Zort.
Yes.
Erko, you are up.
Let's try and cut this bug man.
Oh wait. No. Okay. Yes. There you go. Your dexterity is. Do you remember
I think
at
it
all?
was around 11 or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
I have no
No,
idea
no
about
idea.
my dexterity.
You're right. I don't remember it being very high. It was kind
No,
of basic.
it's not high.
So let's just check his. I just want to make sure that.
12.
Right.
11,
Just
12,
want to
something
make
like that.
sure that. All right.
It can't be so much lower than mine.
This is about 11
I'm
maybe?
40.
Dexterity?
All right, guys. It's luck.
12.
Okay.
Both of you make a luck roll to see power times 5, which for you is 65 and for you is 45.
Okay.
Power times 5 to see whether you're able to get in your attack before he gets his slingshot off.
All right.
That's really what we're talking about.
7.
64.
Okay, so not you, but you get there first. Okay?
Alright.
So you basically are jumping ahead with an axe strike, correct?
Yeah.
Or are you throwing it?
No, I'm getting all that one.
Okay, go for it.
I can have that 7 again, please.
Good enough.
18.
Oh, an 18 to hit? Okay. So the question is whether the curving solid object, which you had thought was sort of part of him, but it is not, that he has strapped to one of his forearms, is going to interpose itself to see whether he can parry with it. Okay, and then that is going to count as his parry at 45. Back to see. Which he succeeds at, but you do roll your d6 plus 1 to damage the parrying object.
How many? 1?
1d6 and add 1.
4.
Okay, so you do. Right, that is going to be that And points. Okay. Well, it's a defensive object, so it's got considerable points. But you do crunch into it and crack it.
Okay.
So, it's basically a weird, almost completely linear shield thing with a little hook and claw at the end.
All right.
So, hold it up as in your axe.